What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Eric, and today we have some breaking news regarding the DCEU, the DC Universe, which it is now being referred to as. And we have James Gunn and Peter Safran. They are taking over. James Gunn more with the creative decisions and Peter Safran on the business end. They are going to be completely taking over, and they even changed the moniker from DCEU that we've known for years to just the DC Universe. So this is really interesting. Well, this certainly will change things. This is going to make things better, though. I did enjoy the Suicide Squad, which was James Gunn, believe, only movie in the DCEU. Gunn is mostly attached to Marvel or the Guardians of the Galaxy, and he's got a few like funny comic book movies that are really not to be taken seriously. They're kind of comedies type things. Yeah, I don't know about him taking over the creative control of this universe that was kind of supposed to have a more darker edge, which is why I loved it. I also loved it because I was a Superman and Batman fan growing up, and it had a little more of a darker edge, a little more of a realistic edge. Cut back on the comedy, but we're seeing more of that comedy interjected into the movies nowadays with DC and just who knows. But James Gunn and Peter Safran are going to be taking over, and it appears that the DCU moniker has officially been retired. In the Hollywood Reporter's piece covering this huge development, a number of high-level Warner Brother officials referred to DC's on-screen franchise not as the DCU, but as simply as the DC Universe. I really don't care. If they want to change the name, you know, but let's just fix things up here. I don't know how you fix things up at this point. I mean, Henry Cavill is coming back. They haven't given up on the actors who have portrayed these superheroes. Now The Rock, I think, is going to play a more prominent role in the DC. So we'll see where it goes from here, but it's going to be interesting. DC has among the most entertaining, powerful, and iconic characters in the world, no doubt about that. And I'm thrilled to have a singular and complementary talents of James and Peter joining our world-class team and overseeing the creative direction of storied DC Universe, said the CEO, David Zaslav. So their decades of experience in filmmaking, close ties to the creative community, and proven track record thrilling the superhero fans around the globe make them uniquely qualified to develop a long-term strategy across film, TV, and animation. I've tried different guys. They've tried different things, and it has never really worked. It's been more or less a mess from the beginning. You had Man of Steel, which I really liked. I thought it was a great way to kick off this universe. I was like, awesome, dude, a dark take. We got Superman. It's just a clean Superman movie. Now we need a clean Batman movie, right? Well, you can put little specks here, little things here to kind of connect them, like, you know, just that's all good. But we need these movies. We need the Wonder Woman movie. We got that. We need an Aquaman movie. We eventually got that, but you can tell it wasn't really planned very well. It was like, let's put out the Batman v Superman. They're now going head to head now in the second movie, and that movie was an absolute disaster. That movie was a mess. Then you had Suicide Squad and the Joker. What is this Joker here? The worst Joker ever created. It says damaged across. I mean, like, what with the tattoos? It was just a crazy Joker. And okay, maybe he works for that particular movie, Suicide Squad, but you're building a universe. How's this Joker's going to go up against Batman? Never came to fruition, of course. They put out Justice League before everyone even got their own movie. We still haven't got a Flash movie. It's supposed to be coming out. Of course, that actor who portrays Flash has been just a menace to society. So that's not, anyone's fault but his own, their own. But nevertheless, this whole universe has been crazy. Is James Gunn the guy, though? Well, he is the guy. I personally am a little worried about it. James Gunn does kind of have a more comic approach. He's had a couple of comic book movies that are kind of parody comic book movies. And then, of course, the Guardians of the Galaxy, fine movies, but the DC is supposed to have that little bit of a darker edge. So we'll just have to see what this does. I mean, obviously, like I said, I liked the Suicide Squad. James Gunn, he's had some controversies in the past. I think people kind of forgot about that, but he got fired at one point for just crazy, kind of sickening tweets that he put out over the years. And I'm not for like canceling someone over old tweets, but when you read them, you're like, what the hell? This guy's kind of got an effed up mind, I think. But that aside, I would be thrilled if he can fix the DC and try to salvage this thing and start getting out better movies and better building blocks to make it work. I feel like it's almost too late. They need to start from scratch practically, but if they're not going to do that, it's going to be tough. I mean, how are you going to bring in the Joker? Like the Joker, the best Joker we have is now Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, which is not a Joker who's really going to go up against Batman. I know they're probably going to make a sequel, working on a sequel for that. I love that movie, but it's not a movie that is part of the DC universe. And the best Batman we got is probably the Batman movie that's really also not part of the DC universe. Like I said, I just don't know how they're going to fix this. Who is going to play Batman? I don't know. As far as in the universe, is it going to be Ben Affleck? We know that Henry Cavill's coming back as Superman. That's going to be interesting. He's going to get more movies, and I'm sure Gal Gadot is still going to be portraying Wonder Woman as long as she can. Obviously, all these actors are going to age at some point, so they already have a little bit, but I don't know how you fix this universe, but we'll see what James Gunn has in mind. It's going to be interesting. I still, look forward to every movie. They got a Shazam 2. I didn't like Shazam. Maybe I'll like Shazam 2 better. And I know there'll be more films coming out, so I'll continue to watch, and I'll have a new ranking coming out. I was just working on the ranking. Actually, I was thinking about reviewing every movie that I haven't reviewed from Man of Steel and just watching every movie and then doing an ultimate ranking at the end of that. So that might be what I do. We'll see, but let me know what you guys think of James Gunn. And James Gunn is a good creative mind, solid filmmaker. Like I said, I just don't know if he's the best guy to run the entire DC universe, but hey, he is the guy. So we'll see. We have no choice in it. He is the guy. So we'll see what happens. I'm interested to see how it goes from here on. I did enjoy Black Adam. I did enjoy it. Not perfect, but I said it was, as far as comic book movies go, I thought it was great. So let me know what you guys think down below. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and we'll talk to you next time.